Hey, this is Kurt Bivenick, and I'm here for the A4K Fitness Challenge to take you through the exercises for the Bodyweight 1000 Challenge. Now, some of these aren't in the 500 and the 250, but just go watch through all the exercises and take the ones that are applicable to the 250 and the 500 and do them to the best of your abilities. I'm going to show you some pointers and tips on how to do them properly, and push yourself and have fun with it, and let's raise some money for the kids. Thanks very much. Okay, so the first exercise is a good old-fashioned jumping jacks. Pretty simple. Stand with your feet together, arms at your sides, jump out and back down. Okay, make sure you pace yourself appropriately. Don't go balls out in the beginning because you've got a lot of reps to get through. So just good timing, up and down, and get through them. Okay, the next exercise is close grip push-ups. So what you want to do is position yourself with your hands just about shoulder width apart. Keep your elbows in, tucked in nice and tight. And then from there, drop down to a push-up, and then push yourself back up. Dropping down and coming back up. Now, if you get fatigued, or if you're not that strong in push-ups, you can do them on your knees. So knees on the floor, keep your elbows tucked in tight, coming down, pushing back up. Coming down and pushing back up. You can always start on your feet and come down. As you fatigue, you can drop to your knees if you need to. Remember, challenge yourself to the best of your abilities and do as many as you can with good form. Awesome. The next exercise is your squat jumps. So from here, standing position, you're going to drop down to squat position, and from there, jump out of that. All right, so good form. Remember, land with your feet. Try to land softly and explode out of that squat position. Okay, the next exercise is a tough one. It's probably the toughest one of the whole bunch. It's your good old-fashioned pull-ups. So the way to do the pull-up, overhand grip, so palms facing away from you, hands wide on the shoulder width apart, and from here, pull yourself up to the bar, and then back down. Okay, so you're going to be doing those that way. Now, they're going to get really tough. You probably have to do a few at a time. It gets to a point where you can just do one at a time. That's okay. If you need to, you can use a prop to help yourself a little bit. Grab yourself a bench or a chair. You can stand on this and lower yourself from here, and then help pull yourself up if you need to. Okay, but try to do as many as you can on your own. Full pull-up, good range of motion, and then use the bench if you need to, especially later on as you get really tired. The next movement is your old-fashioned squats. Feet straight ahead, keep your knees aligned above your ankles, and from there, drop down and come back up. Drop down, come back up. Try to get your thighs to parallel to the floor as you push up. No quarter squats here. Full range squats. That's what we want to see. The next exercise is your stick-ups. Now these you're going to do against a wall. Put your feet slightly ahead of the wall. Have your butt, your mid-back, and your head touching the wall. Arms up here, and then move the hands up and down the wall. Try to keep your elbows and thumbs in contact with the wall. So it's just like a stick-up maneuver. It's like somebody's holding a gun to you, and you're pushing the arms overhead and back down. Now we're going to go on to bicycle crunches. For this movement, you're going to lay on the mat. Have your hands behind your head, feet on the floor, and then start into it. Bring one elbow to the opposite knee, and then reverse position. So just driving knee to elbow. Keep going back and forth. Nice, smooth pace. Do as many as you can for the required reps. Then we're going to standard push-ups. So go into a push-up position, hands wide on the shoulder width apart, feet on the floor, drop down and back up. So you want your chest almost to touch the floor and back up. If you can't do push-ups, you can drop to your knees and do them from here, okay? Or if you start really fatiguing, you can start from the full push-up position. As you get tired near the end, maybe drop down to your knees, okay? But do as many as you can in this full push-up position. The next exercise is your walking lunges. Start with your feet hip width apart, keep them hip width apart, and from there, step forward, drop into a lunge, walk right through to the next lunge, and then keep going for the required number of reps. If you don't have a space long enough, just do as many as you can, turn around, and come back. The next exercise is your underhand inverted pull-ups. Underhand means your palms face you. So if you've got a squat rack with a bar, position the bar at about hip level or a bit higher than your hips. Take a grip of the bar, palms facing you, come out forward, keep your body nice and strong in a straight line, pull up, pull the chest towards the bar, and then back down. Keep those hips up, don't let them slack down. Keep a nice, firm position in your body. And do as many reps as you need for your level. Now another version for the underhand inverted rows, if you've got a suspension unit like a TRX, or what we've got here, some Olympic rings set up, what you want to do is set up the rings, grab with the underhand grip, so palms facing you, walk forward, same thing, keep your hips up, and pull up and back down. Again, keep that body nice and rigid, and don't let the hips sag. Nice, strong position in the body. And again, do as many reps as you need to for your level. Okay, the next exercise is your stability leg curls. You're gonna need a mat and a stability ball for this. Grab the ball, lay on your back, rest your heels on the ball, keep your toes pulled towards your head, hands down by your sides. Keep your butt up in the air. This is your start position. From here, pull the ball in, and then let it come back out. Pull it in, and back out. Again, do as many reps as you need to for your level. The next exercise is a decline push-up. For this, you're gonna need a bench. You can use a standard gym bench, or you can use a smaller step if you have one, that's okay. The higher the bench, the tougher it's gonna be. So use the appropriate bench for your level and ability. You're gonna need to put your feet on the bench, hands on the floor, wider than shoulder width apart, and then from there, do your standard push-up. So from here, drop down, chest almost to the floor, and back up. Again, do as many as you need to for your required level. Now we're going on to overhead inverted rows. Overhand grip means your palms are facing away from you. So again, you're going to set yourself up in the squat rack, grab your bar, overhand position, walk your feet forward, hips up, pull up, chest towards the bar, and back down. Pull up and back down. Do as many reps as you need to. Now, if you've got a suspension unit, you can use that as well, like your TRX or your Olympic rings. Same thing, position at about this level, grab with your palms facing away, and do as many reps as you need to. Now we're moving back to your abs and your core. This movement's called the mountain climber. You're gonna set yourself up in a push-up position, hands on the floor, about shoulder width apart, maybe a little wider. And from here, drive your knee towards the opposite elbow. Do as many reps for your level as you need to, and move on. Now we're moving to chin-ups. So chin-ups are with your hands a bit closer together and your palms are facing you. So the pull-ups are like this, and chin-ups are like this. So grab the bar, about shoulder width apart, maybe a little bit narrower, palms facing you. From here, pull yourself up and back down. Up and back down. Now if you start getting fatigued, or can't quite do them on your own, you can grab a bench like I showed you in the pull-ups, stand on the bench, lower yourself, and use the bench to help pull yourself up a little bit. All right, so that's the exercises for the A4K Fitness Challenge. Challenge yourself, but do it safely. Push your limits, but make sure you can do all the exercises with good technique. Have fun with it, challenge yourself, push yourself, and let's raise a lot of money for the kids. They need our help. Thanks for your support.